And no one will ever judge you for trying to do the same thing, for trying to be successful. Social media is scary. People talk to me and they're like, oh, I want to start posting on social media. I'm like, why aren't you? And they're like, I'm scared. What are we scared of? What is there to be scared of? Who cares? Genuinely, who cares if you're posting on social media? Everyone is cringed at first. And it's terrifying. I'm like, it's okay. I get my old videos and I'm like, whatever you do, we all must are and must whether it's making a little bit of story, whether it's videos of you talking to your car, practice. Like just practice to make your videos, it's okay. Growth only comes from being willing to show up and be uncomfortable. You're only going to get better at social media by being uncomfortable and putting yourself out there. You don't get better being like, okay, I took this picture and I'm thinking about posting it and I'm never gonna post it. Just do it. Literally, who cares? That's my biggest thing. People are like, how do you do it? I don't care. I don't care. I video myself in the grocery store. My sisters are embarrassed all the time. They're like, oh, that's what they buy her. Yeah, I can do this all. Just do it. Who cares? Anyone successful will never judge you for who it is. So, content to create. We want to remember with our clients, we are creating a social relationship and connection. We want people to feel like our best friend before they even meet in person. The amount of times that people come to me and they're like, oh my gosh, you are writing and voting and shopping and jewelry because I post about it. We already have that relationship. We're already best friends before my clients even sit in my chair because I post behind the scenes. I post friends a lot. I post me. People want to see that you're just a girl trying to survive in this world too. They don't want to feel like you're just this person who's just running this business and that's all you are. They want to have a relationship, especially now we're all so disconnected that people would want to feel like we're all just besties. And you want people to feel like they have a little bit of you before they even step into your rent. It's a conversation starter. You see someone and they come in and like, oh my gosh, I was voting yesterday. It's like, oh my gosh, it was so fun. Did you go voting? Like, you did this summer. We've already started that relationship and that connection. And it will make life so much easier if you already were leaving those little bits and pieces along.
I can vouch for that. I did not want to make an appointment with her because she's just like this cute girl, and like she's so intimidating and she's so edgy and I'm so not. But literally like following her and seeing like her life and stuff, like I literally lay down on your table and I'm like, here's my trauma, here's what happened to me. And we were just like, she's just like a close friend now, like she's just a bestie.
Yeah, you want to make your clientele and friends feel like your best friend before they're because people really like, especially in the industry, it can be so overwhelmed. You know, someone who feels insecure, you feel weird. You want to make them feel nice. Like I post all the time, you for being following, like the other day, I still just all over my hurt because I'm like, I'm just a girl in this world trying to survive too. And people want to see that. They don't just want to see your business. They want to see you being there as long, your confidence, and you're just trying to survive. People want to see the behind the scenes. They want to see your talking things, your struggles. They want to see it all because people want to connect. They want to be able to relate to someone. That is so important in this world. So just remember, you're building a parasocial relationship with people, so you feel like your best friend before they even step up your own. Or your pop-up or whatever your business run is, you will help them from the top to the finish. Building your brand. When building your brand, I want you to think like you're going to a grocery store and you're looking at the packaging and you see a candy bar and it's fun and colorful and funky and whatever. Just amuse it, which is a candy bar that's like, you're probably gonna think that they have more funky and fucking cool, right? Would anyone want to pick something that's a little bit cooler than the next one? That's what we want to do here. We're training people to recognize you and your brand. And everyone's like, how are we doing that? You're literally just going to take a tablet or notes and you're gonna write down all of your favorite things, your favorite colors, prints, styles, whatever it is, and you're going to make that your own. The amount of times I get sent things that are cheetah, tiger print, leopard, just because people know that that's what I love. They're like, oh my gosh, this reminds you of you. That's what you want. You want to remind people like, oh my gosh, I smell clear pink and that's toxic. You are training people to recognize your that is a huge selling point and that's of your brand. Just by picking things, and it's easy. You just pick the things you love, they don't even have to go. If anyone has ever seen food, it's literally just a creation of all the things I love that I threw together and I've made it my own. So it's so important to build your brand and brand pictures. Branding pictures are also so important. We need them, they can help tie everything together. I'm not saying you have to go out and a roller photo shoot. Everyone has someone who do pictures for their dogs. Everyone is starting somewhere, and there's always someone trying to start a photography business. There's always someone trying to do something, even if you can't afford $400, that's okay. Get a little bed in the background, hang a white sheet of, try to take some good iPhone photos of you, just so you have pictures of your brand and who you are. People want to see the face behind the brand. It is so important that people know who they're connecting to and who they're supporting to their brand. Building your page. I think it's so important to have the who, what, where, and when someone looks at any brand on social media, it's important to see exactly those 4 things. So on here, I have hi babes, I'm fascinating. If you know me, I'll probably call you babe at least a million times. That's my favorite word. I have it on there and I have my personal social link to it. You can just have whatever the business is, so people know exactly that's what it is. And then what you are, what you offer, what you can give people. I have in my name up there at the top, Chris Irene, and I have piercings, spray tans, and aesthetics. So anytime someone's searching piercings, spray tans, or aesthetics, my name pops up. It will be one of the first things to pop up because I have it right in my name, same thing in my bio, route, mission, phosphorus, piercings, and spray tans. You want people to be able to search you easily. You don't want to go on a manhunt to be able to find your brand. So how exactly what you are, because or in the bio. If you don't you can just have like Utah, you want a basin, pop-ups, whatever in this area. I always love Utah because there's so many times people come in and are like, oh, I didn't realize that you were here. Like, I thought you were in the city. More people have everything right there. People's attention spans are so short nowadays. You have to answer their questions as soon as you possibly can. People don't care if you take the time to sit and read and try and figure out where you are, what you do, all the things you want to answer as soon as you can. And then how? How can they work with you? How can they buy from you? How can they get your product? We're making things simple, easy, and clear for clients because people just don't care. Time to try and make it easy and to pick through your Instagram or Facebook or whatever it is, you want everything answered right at the top. So who, what, where, and how. Those are the most important things to touch on when building your page. Thinking outside the box. So marketing doesn't have to be branding photos, it can be even with a couple of events, stories, posts, giveaways, and captions. You want to think differently. You don't want to do the same thing that everyone in your industry is doing. You want to change up a bit because you want to offer value. You want to remind people when they're doing little things like, oh my gosh, the 4th of July, Presley took 4th of July pictures today. So cute. I get talked about a million times. Every time someone's like, oh my gosh, I saw your 4th of July pictures, so cute. They were not business-based pictures. Yeah, they got shot on my story time, but they were fun. I love 4th of July. I wanted to do fun 4th of July pictures. Same thing with my Christmas pictures. My business has nothing to do with Christmas, but I wanted something fun to post for Christmas. Just saying like, hey, love my clients, Merry Christmas. You want to be outside the box and not just doing the same thing I'm doing. I see that a lot in every industry that one person does something and then 20 other people do the same. You're trying to stick out. That's the whole goal. Is to stick out and be your own person. My best friend is Pinterest. I love Pinterest. I have probably 40 picture boards, the like Instagram stories, the captions, photo shoots, like all these random things that I'm like, oh my gosh, I think that is a good idea. I'm gonna try to do this. Just because you want to stand out. That is the biggest advice I have when running your own business is be as different as you can. in your own brain. Routines that make people continue. And then real life over AI. I think AI is great for business. It can help you slow for your phone, but it can also hurt your business. I think it's great for brainstorming, communication with clients, different things like that. But when it comes to photos, you need to have real life photos of your brand and your thoughts. You don't want to be just creating the AI photos. Personally, when I see kind of AI photos, I tend to scroll past them because everyone in this day and age is using AI. You want to know. I try and stay away from AI as much as I can. I do use it for like my communication, not for people have other ideas eventually if things and you need help or what's not help. But we want to be using photos because photos like these help people's eye. Because basically this is format for most things. You want real photos because we're trying to make people remember that parasocial relationship. That is so important. I cannot stress enough that your parasocial relationship with your clients is the most important thing. So we're creating that real life over it. Everything is for AI nowadays. And it's so again, running a business is overwhelming, you want help, somebody's gonna help you. But definitely have your own pictures, like whether they're just iPhone photos, whatever it is, create little collages of pictures, change things up. Look at other businesses, like there are so many times that I look at like what hairstyles are doing and dealerships and other people. I look outside of businesses that aren't just estheticians because you can find creative ideas from other companies that aren't just your own. And like a lot of the times I look at like just most random things that are like, okay, I see a small vision, I'm gonna use it. It's also important to use others can be platforms. You don't want to just stick with the same one all. I also say Instagram, all the things. You want to use all the things because like I have clients from the same country that I'm like, how do you find me? And they're like, oh, I found you on the most random. I'm like, it's so weird. I don't know how you did that. Or even my truck. I had frustrating aesthetics on the back of my truck, and I would be like, so how do you do on business cards? Like, wear your brand on your shirt is so beyond proud of it. It is so important. I have sticker on my truck. It's important to kind of rep your brand and use yourself. Do we have any questions? Anything? Nothing?
She gifted her boyfriend a golf cart with her brand all over it.
I gave my friend a golf cart for her birthday last year, and it's a friend that has my name all over it. And so it was, but it's fun.
I'm gonna second what you're saying, because in our company too, we're really pushing this. Our marketing director loves AI and keeps creating content with it, videos and images, and I'm like, stop, please stop. Because they call it the uncanny valley, but there's this like ick feeling. And the minute people see it and they subconsciously pick up that was generated by AI, we immediately lose trust. And not just don't like it, it's from past, we reject it.
Yeah.
On a deep level, so.
Because scammers also use it.
Yes, so it's,
Yeah.
you're so right.
It's true, you want to build a real connection and what's more aesthetically pleasing to someone, seeing photos that are fun and different than everyone else, or seeing the same kind of curated photo over and over and over again. It's important, like AI can really help your business, but it can also really hurt your business in a lot of ways. I use it a lot for captions and stuff because I post all the time. And every once in a while, like, my brain is so fried, I can't even the caption, try and post so straight and it's all put in there. Any of the time, video, it's important for like anything. Sometimes I come off and I go with clients, and I'm like, oh, that was really nice. But I'll throw it in and I think that helps lighten things up a little bit or explain things a little bit better. Something like those things sort of marketing wise, they can really hurt you. Like a box, like I got two identical twins, I had them a model for me, I wanted something very different, so like everyone in my industry is doing like the newspaper photo shoot starting now, and they're doing kind of the in studio, same thing over and over, and I was like, I want something different. I want to wear the jewelry I love, I want these two identical twins, and the spotlight, I want to be very focused, like very different, and I'm like, I got so many compliments on those two photos because they were different. Same as when I announced I was doing spray tans. I'm like, I want some white trash in her backyard, reading a magazine about how she doesn't need a man, she needs a spray tan instead. I'm like, and no one had done that. Every spray tan photo shoot similar to that. So like, you want to think of different ways to kind of market yourself and to get around these. And I'm like, I know I'm kind of repetitive about that, but it is so. Okay. Any other questions, comments, anything before we finish up?
I actually have two. When you're posting like your personal life, do you mainly put it on like your main grid or mostly your story?
I mainly post my personal life, my story, like I do like to do like photo events that like are at the salon and like my personal life, but I do post a lot of my personal life just kind of on my story, like people like to see just random everything. Like if you watch other influencers like on TikTok and stuff, like I always was like, why would people care about what I'm doing? Why would people want to see that? But it's like, oh wait, I love watching people's days online. I love watching other people's things. Like, so why wouldn't people not want to watch me doing that? So I'm like, I do a little bit of both. Like, I try and keep mainly my business, but I do like to show people like I'm a girl who loves stories writing and boating and loves her boyfriend and golf, but like I try and implement my business in my first life as much as I can. If I go golfing, I'll post a picture of like my legs and I'm like spray tan, let's golf, like whatever, you know, like I try and kind of implement my business and my personal life as much as I can. Like if you were my man, I'm trying to talk about my business as much as I can. Because I feel like that's also important. So if you have to be a believer and if you aren't gonna believe in yourself, you're gonna mess up.
I feel like you have something on your story constantly too, and then the algorithm, like, every time I get on Instagram, obviously like I'm engaging with her a lot, but every time I get on Instagram, if she has a story, Instagram is putting her first because it's just. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm constantly posting, like, I feel like I'm almost annoying sometimes, but it has definitely helped my business that time too. Like, I post at least 3 or 4 times a week on my main grid, and then on my stories, I'm posting every single day, multiple today. And it does push me out a lot further because social media platforms are engaging and platform. And it seriously helps with that. Giveaways are another great thing, like giveaways are so awesome to gain followers and like new people and all the things.
Do you schedule a bunch of your posts or like every day are you posting? Like do you schedule it or does that make sense?
Yeah, I use Drops. Drops will be
Okay.
your best friend. There's like a little spot that like you make your post, you can do like your photo, your caption, you can add a song, all the things. And then you just like act like you're gonna exit out of it and we'll have a little spot to save draft. Save drafts. Drafts are so important, they make it easy because as you go along, you can just, I just look and I'm like, okay, here's my grid, I have this, this, and this, okay, this will be best here. So I schedule 1 day a week, Fridays are my admin days, I call it, I sit down, I make all my social media posts, like for my main grid. And then as I go on throughout the day, I post little pictures of kind of what I'm doing, what's next. It's hard at first, you don't remember, but as you do it, like I'm like having my phone out, take a picture or a video just comes naturally to me at this point.
Was that called droughts? How do you?
Drafts.
Oh, droughts,
Yep.
okay. Is it an app?
No, it's just like on Instagram, on Facebook, it's just.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, like you go to make a post, it'll have like you build your post and then you go to exit out of it, like you're about to delete it. And it'll have a spot that says like delete or save draft. You just click save draft and then when you go in there and post. There's like a little tiny spot next to the photos that says drafts, and you can go on that and have your drafts. Yeah, super easy and I can show you guys.
But if you have Facebook or Instagram, like if your business has both of those and you use like the Meta business, you can schedule those out 29 days in advance. So you can do like the drafts if you're ready to post, but if you want to schedule them out, I know that.
Post.
Yep, and it will do both Instagram and Facebook.
Yes.
So you obviously had to start somewhere, right? You haven't, no, like,
consistent like clientele or like you like just had your sister or like your mom at some point.
Yep.
And so like that's where like I'm at, and I'm moving 5 hours away from here, so I'm starting at like 0.
Yeah.
And so when you're talking about consistent results, and you're always having something on your story, like when you were at like very minimal clientele, like what were you constantly posting, or were you like how did you promote yourself when you had one thing to promote yourself off of?
So I actually had to start over my Instagram in November 25. My Instagram got hacked, and I thought it was because I have my own Instagram, I have a decent following on there, and Instagram was not helpful at all at doing that. And I had a breakdown and told my sisters and my friend was ending, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And they were like, you're fine. Like you're seeing like your followers, it's okay. And so I just kept posting, and people knew. And like they literally started from 0 followers and was able to build it up 10 times faster than my own one because I was constantly posting. And I would post everything on my personal too. I just made tons of big on it. I assisting in Roosevelt, like I offer these services, whatever. Like TikTok is actually a great platform because Instagram, I feel like it's more of one that like you kind of start to probably all of the people see things. Post on TikTok, like especially moving away. I like where you're gonna be working, like I put like on Roosevelt and like I options all the time. The tag like wherever you're moving to and post on there. Do deals, do giveaways. People love discounts, people love free things. Like I'm like if I get like 20% off, check out, I'm like, yeah, I'll give you my email and I want 20% off. Like, give people those deals and you will gain followers. Like and new model calls are great. People like you post like, hey, like I need a model for this, whatever, it's this much or it's free, then you have content. Like I did sometimes the models when I was first starting, it's like no content. I know this is flashes, I'm done friends. And so I did tons of free things and like discounted rates to post them. So then I had content and I was like, hey, like if you don't mind, like will you just share this on your story? Or will you do this? Like it's okay to ask people for help and to be like, oh, you know, like can you do this? And then you'll post for me or like even reach out, like if there's other like little micro influencers and stuff, reach out to those people and be like, hey, like I know you might have someone that's already does it or whatever, but we would love to have you review with most on this. And like just like not go here to people, but definitely use people share. Just little things like that, I think would be made a huge difference.
And collab tabs. Like wherever you're gonna work, collab with their page as well, and it helps a lot. It does. And with whatever product you're using, I'm using it. I feel like I'm too.
And we are not.
Like, I just feel like TikTok getting the generation, and TikTok scares me. Like,
Don't be scared.
I have-
That was the whole point of this is don't be scared.
yeah.
And if you don't feel like you can manage it and do it yourself, you can always hire. Like there are always people you can hire. My little sister actually is starting to do social media management. Actually, there's Get Social. You can always hire people if you don't feel like you can do it yourself. Like if you are like, I don't know how you work on camera half the time, you can hire people. You can look at videos. There are those resources for a reason. Use them. And I know it sucks to spend money when you're first starting your business because you're like, I'm barely making them as is. I promise, like content has to, I like all of the little things that I've been all of the rest of my clients is both with it is give back to me, it's tenfold just by doing these little things. So if you don't feel like you can manage making people or posting or video content, hire someone who can. That's literally their job, they're good at it. Hire someone who can help you get your vacancies. Because when I get hard for me sometimes to get vacancies, and I'm always trying to set up and track all that stuff. So that's why I mean, it's not on my table. Because I don't care to do it. So hire someone. It's okay to hire out. You don't have to do it alone. Any other questions?
Yeah, you've got a couple on Zoom. First one says if a business owner only has 15 minutes a day for social media, what do you think they should focus on? And if it was 15 minutes.
15 minutes, one story post, videos of you talking and stuff really grasp people's attention. People love to feel a good connection and at least one or two story posts. It's easy.
Alright, the other one was, what social media advice do you hear all the time that you disagree with?
Honestly, probably that. It's easy. It's easy, but it's hard at first, like. It takes a lot, like it takes a lot to get out there and do stuff out there and vlog, especially in a small town. It's very hard. I would get stopped in the grocery store all the time, and I would see a little videos. And like it would terrify me, and I'd be like, "Is my video so cringy?" I would send them to my friends, and I'm like, "It's embarrassing." Like,
That's not cringe, that's jealousy.
but I'm like, it's easy. Like I know I say it's easy because I'm trying to convince you guys that one day it will be easy. But everyone's like, oh, that's so stupid, it's so easy or something. No, it takes a lot. Like it takes a lot of confidence to put yourself out there, especially in small towns. Like I still get comments and now I'm just like, oh, did you like it? Like that's so fun. I'm so glad that you see my videos. Like, cause I love doing it now. Now I'm like I really don't care.
I will say for her, sorry, just because I'm the one who she sent her like first talking video to. And the first time it's so easy to give up and never do again because it is kind of mortifying. But even like I wanna say like the third time she did a talking video, like you could tell the way she spoke, like so she just got used to it really, really fast. So the more you try, the better you're at it.
Like, the better it gets, the more you do it. Like I'm so used now, like to having my phone out and taking videos. It's also become nice, like in the sense that like I have all these fun games of like my friends and my business and all those things. Because I'm so used to going out where I was never alone. I was like pictures or videos, and it's cool to see like all of your business and like even people who have a business side of it and like work for other business. It's fun to see people behind the business. Like I love seeing those dealerships or like around like all these works. People's like I love seeing businesses celebrate. That's so that's such an important thing to talk.
Okay, I've got one more question for myself. So Raina and I go around to businesses like quite often, that's something we really try to do. And a lot of the questions that we get are social media marketing. So if you were like in our position when someone's asking us about social media marketing, what would be like the 3 pieces of advice you'd give them?
It's so hard to like sort of not like group.
Or what would you, what advice, yes.
Keep trying. Like it feels weird at first and it's awkward, but just keep trying. Everyone's cringy at first. If you're weird at first, you're cringy, but just keep doing it. Keep posting like that. There was social connection. I'm saying that it's going to be your biggest thing. Creating a friendship. People before they do want stepping. You want them to feel comfortable because no one wants to make an appointment or compete or do anything if they don't feel comfortable. Coming to this people, they want to see the faces behind the business as well. They want to see what they see. People want to see how things work because they're curious. Not a lot of people understand who this is, what all goes into it. So they want to see how things. They want to be. Everyone nowadays. That's why I make it. They want to see what you're doing. So videos, I feel like are also your best friend. If you don't feel like you can edit videos, again, you can hire people to do those things. If you don't feel like you can manage it, hire someone. Social media is also your best friend with owning a business, so hire out.
What's your favorite or go-to platform for creating your videos? What's the app that you're using?
Things in TikTok, I edit on there. TikTok has all of the effects you need, you can display, you delete, edit options. I personally love TikTok. I know that there's like and whatever app like TikTok, I've used it a few times. But honestly, I love TikTok. It's super easy. It saves your channel. I know you Instagram, but it's not as easy to do as TikTok. I promise TikTok is actually very easy. It's not edit videos, content, something.
Are there any apps you recommend having?
On my projects, my camera roll, TikTok and Instagram. I like those are my
Do you have any other business apps that you use that's not like maybe for social media, but like for your business alone? That you're like, I need this app, I use it all the time for anybody that might be starting a new business or stuff like
For
that.
me, like I use Square book clients all day, so if you're one of those clients, I love Square, Square is super easy. They also have like Square books, that's super easy. I love that. So I also hired a girl, she is super smart in Excel. I cannot figure out how to work Excel to save my life, so I paid her $100 a year. Use spreadsheet, with all my expenses, my income on it. I sit down every Friday and I edit my photos. I make captions, I edit video, and I sit down and I go through the spreadsheet.
You ever outgrow, I don't want to use the word outgrow, that's the word I think about. So when you started doing this and you were looking for appointments and more customers. And the more you post, did you ever outgrow, or you said you hired someone, so can you just talk about like when you started and then like where you are now with like how many appointments are, and how far are you out, do you have employees? Such a question.
Yeah, or everything. Yeah, so when I started out, I maybe taking like 3-4 events a day if I was lucky. Like I would have huge gaps in my schedule. And I was like, I'm never gonna do. Well, I was working 1 or 2 days a week. And I started posting on social media and not long ago I did a call, but I did 71 people. And I got to the point where I hired my little sister to help me. She's my little assistant. This is I finally got to the point where I was working 4 days a week and I was so insanely busy that I was like, and it's okay to get to the point that like you're so grateful that you're busy and stuff, but you can tell. And so I hired a sister as my little assistant to help me. And I just kind of got back, like I'm on multiple job opportunities and stuff. And if that's okay, you do have to set boundaries, like when you get to that point, but it took me a minute. And it literally was like when I started posting on social media, I completely changed. And I was like, okay. Like I was playing 4 days on my schedule and I 1 more days. Everything so. That's it. Social media and holidays and all.
Exactly, yeah, 3 to 4, and then you said 70 in a day?
Yeah, we recognized that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was.
And that was reader space.
Yeah.
I should point out that wasn't like.
Yeah, it was
last
like,
year.
it was like,
That
it was like,
you're
just
seeing
out there were in parking lot.
Yeah,
She
I
had
know
a
more
lot
people that wanted to get with her too, but
Yeah.
we were there until then.
Yeah,
Did you have a special offering or was it?
yeah, like I did a pop-up event with piercings and had other people come to it and. Yeah, I went from having like 3 or 4 clients a day and like barely being able to fill up my slots to doing 71 people a day.
Awesome.
Well, seeing that collaboration, I went. I didn't get a piercing, but I went. Then the collaboration's awesome because, like, I mean, I bought some jewelry and then I was able to see the clothing. So,
And that's another thing. It's like reach out to other people, like do pop-up events, do collabs. Like I just did a collab with Duchesne and giveaway, and it was insane. I got 43,000 views. I had over 2,000 people including the giveaway. Like do collabs, reach out to local businesses and be like, hey, like I would love to do this pop-up event. Whatever it is, like even just like kind of connecting with other people, even if it's a good interaction, even if you don't sell anything or do anything, give out your business cards. Like do whatever you can to network yourself because that is so important. Like, that's why I did my golf cart, that's why I got my name on my truck, that's why I have hats, I have sweatshirts, like I gave all of my family hats, I'm like, wear this, tell people about me, I give my boyfriend business cards when he's talking to people, he'll be like, oh, my girlfriend does this, like network yourself, be your biggest fan, tell everyone and everyone about yourself.
So talk more about the details of your collaboration with future things, like, you know, what for collaborations make sense in their mind.
Yeah.
And like how we got with that, so what were the details of that?
I reached out to Duchesne and we had talked and stuff, and I was just like, I want to do a fun summer giveaway. And me and Duchesne have no correlation. Like, I like Duchesne drinks, and I was like, I think this would be cool. Like, I just thought that it'd be something fun and summery, and I'm like, okay, what's something fun and summery? And I did like a fun little basket with like a drink carrier, and I decided just my favorite things in. And I enjoy, I am a Lord of it from recyclable.
So you guys can see it.
But just fun things like that, it doesn't have to correlate with this, and when I'm saying not everything has to be business based, it doesn't really have to make sense with your business, as long as it's something that you love. Yes, I'm a huge like do whatever you love, like if people saw my whole room, they would be like, none of this makes sense, but it doesn't yet.
Oh, yeah, I wanted you to touch on maybe, like, I feel like in our community, I think it starts on social media now, and I think because you create, the environment that you do, and how friendly you are and how bubbly you are, like, that, really helps people spread the word, so I just wanted to touch on, like, how many clients maybe you're getting just from your other clients, word of mouth.
Word of mouth is a huge thing, like if people love you and you're creating a good experience, if you have to remember that any time someone wants something from you or comes to you for anything, you're creating an experience. You want people to remember that too, because people are gonna remember the way we make them feel, it's so important to remember clients, like. I see so many people one day, it's really hard for me to remember every single event, so I make notes, like. Which I'm lucky enough to have like an app that I've got little names and appointments and things, so I can make little notes. But it's so important, like someone comes to you and they're like, oh, I'm buying short time vacation, and the next time they come, and you're like, oh my gosh, how's your vacation? Like, they love things that are very personal and key to them. So you want to like just remember your creative experience for your.
You're just saying crazy things on your story, like, here's this, or it's about yourself, I feel like. You said people want a little bit of you before they step in your room, and then they get you, and it just builds like this spiral, like. They like you, and then they really like you, they adore you, they're obsessed with you, and it just gets.
It's just like a human pattern, and like people see a little bit and then they get more and more and more and more, and like people come in and they're like, I became your best friend because I want to show your story and all of the things. And I'm like, I already feel like you're my best friend, and like you will notice like the people who support you, like I can look at my page and I can see like all of these girls support me and they follow me and they like my stuff and they comment, and like I've created that friendship with them. And like I see in the grocery store, and like you may never come to me, but you're supporting me online, and that means enough. That's all.
I think that the girls that post you, when you repost it and stuff, you recognizing them, it also really builds like a continuing relationship. That means a lot to your clients too.
It does, like, if you have clients that are tagging you in things, or like, you know, that they came to you to get this done or to do this before they went and did something else. If you repost their link on your story, if you see that, people love to feel witnessed, they love to feel heard and seen. If you're reposting them and you see that it's like your product, if you see in your clothes or whatever it is that you're selling, no matter what it is, if you guys are recognizing that as a company, people love that. And they appreciate it, they feel seen.
Well, in all ages too, she did a spray tan for my little girl who's 10. She's like, did you see that Bessie posted me on her page?
Wow, like people love it and they appreciate it, and it makes them feel seen. Cool.
And
Everyone feels cool, like
We're gonna hype each other up, so.
Yeah.
And try not to take offense when she doesn't post her eyebrows that she just did. You have to see my eyebrows on her grid.
Now your face is like being that side.
Yeah, okay.
It's your eyebrows.
Okay, if you want to,
Do you have like do you have that people can just book you in, or do they have to like message you in?
I have both, so in like my who, what, where, and how, I have a little spot that says DM to book or click the link. Just because you wanna make it easy for people, so I'm like, they know exactly there that they can click on that. And I'm like, it makes it easy, like people want easy. I love the booking app Square, it has an online platform that people can get on there and book. I do both people messaging me and I have people book online just because I get it booked out so fast that I have it like 60 days in advance, people can go and book. So
How much space you'll have to do, because then you're not having to message back, like, sorry, I'm booked, can't get with this, but yes, because everyone can go see, oh, she's already booked for a month. So.
I might be able to, when you have an online platform, like, it's worth it to pay someone to give you some type of link or some something similar, because there are people on there and I want to figure out, so it's a little bit of that on set board,
How much are you paying for that square app?
nothing.
Oh, they get a percentage of what you charge, right?
Yeah, they do, I think it's like a 0.9% like on hard sales, but I don't pay anything to
There is like some conditions to that, I don't know if you take deposits or hold cards on file. But there are some settings, like if you decide to take deposits, then we can end up having to pay like. It's also gonna pay other than 2%.
Yeah, I'm like, there's a lot, like, there are tiers to it, like, if you want to, like, have a little bit more on things, but like, personally, I just use the free one, because somebody gets. It does everything that I needed to.
And your QuickBooks is into Walmart as well?
Yep, you can enter QuickBooks onto your Square, and it's super easy. I like QuickBooks, but I also like to be able to see everything and kind of do it myself, so that's what I paid for. It's a sheet for me, just because I like to sit down every week and kind of see it all.
Do you have any other links on there of like your link tree? Is it just your square booking or do you use other things?
I have other things, like I have some of my, I have clothes, people always ask me about clothes because I post a lot about my outfits and like what I'm wearing and stuff too at the salon. So I have like links to my favorite clothes, I have links to my favorite like piercing and aftercare stuff. I have links to like my favorite spray tan safe things, I have my booking link on there. And
Amazon store.
oh, I have an Amazon storefront, Amazon storefronts are great. They're super easy if you want, like if you sell products or you want like retail products that you don't have out there. And you make commission off of it.
This is how she has it set up when you open up her little.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I'm like,
Nice and tidy, it breaks it down.
So for business owners, it's a great thing to have. If you've got, I mean, I'm thinking about you just hit because you're sitting right in front of me talking about like links to admission, links to the events you have coming on. So link trees are great things to have if you've got multiple different websites to go to.
it makes it easy so then people aren't trying to like, if you have little spots in your website, that's a little bit easier. Like events and stuff, if you just make a little link tree and you just copy and paste wherever your event page is and you put it on that link tree and just mark it events. People can click right on there and they're like, oh, here's how to do this, here's how to do that, oh, here's those events. They click on that. People don't want to try and search websites or anything, they want to see on says link tree. I do pay like $11 a month for link tree, but I'm like, to me, it's worth it and I would put that in my write-ups.
I think there are a few options too. So like when she said Square, there are a few other options, like here in town, there's Brown Duck Solutions that you guys can use as well. But look at what works best for your business too.
It's very trial and error, like when you're trying things, like I've tried so many booking apps, I've tried so many different link trees and different things. And I just kind of found what I liked, I'm like, it sucks to spend the money on stuff, but it's worth it in the end, because then you get exactly what you want. Yeah, that's my favorite saying, don't spend money, make money.
When you're doing like a giveaway, how do you figure out who gets the giveaway? Like, how do you use like a different platform to put every name in and generate it? Like,
And it's an app, it's just called Gateway Picker. I actually did it this morning and I just buy like, it's like $2 for one token or something. And I just pay for that, copy and paste my little link for like the post and then it generates a link and pay for my stuff. And I'm not having.
so you're not putting in all of them?
No.
Okay.
It's just an app that does it for you and then
Okay.
you can like kind of pick and choose like, oh, they have to comment to the signs, they have to do this, they have to do that. And I just put it in there.
What was it called?
Giveaway paper.
I feel like if you didn't want to spend the time, you could just close your eyes, scroll through the comments and.
Yeah.
Yeah, like here, that you
Speed up the channel.
Okay, any other questions or anything?
I just wanna know if anybody posts stuff. I don't think you're being annoying, because I think the more you post, the better. And I don't get tired of seeing like Maddie's posts, I don't get tired of seeing what I want express. Yeah, like I wanna see that stuff and it's all up to me if I put my phone down, like it's just. I think like, don't be upset, you don't feel great.
Well, unfollow. Like, who cares, like, if I'm posting 20 million times a day, you don't see it, they don't follow me, they don't have to. posted their day, post and their today's, or triangle world, who's that means, me. Post whatever you want, and like the parents will come after you, like, the more you do it, the more you get around.
Mandy posts all the time, and I wanna buy her jewelry every time she posts.
Okay, that one that was so.
Every time I do, it's still intimidating, because I'm not, am I being so annoying? It's not awesome, it's, you know, I don't just see it. I mean, it's hard for me to put like personal pictures of me on there because I'm really good.
We want to see it.
Sorry.
Gracefully, yeah.
Yeah, you create your crowd, like you just do whatever.
You do, you find your vibe.
Yeah.
Really do.
Sounds like. How do you manage this parasocial relationship when it starts growing and then people have expectations of you and they just want personal connection and response or, you know, how do you manage that? Cause I'm kind of afraid of the letting that work out of the box and then not being able to put it back in.
I feel like I was far, I'm not very clean with the things, but I'm honestly not on my phone. People think I live on my phone, but I work doing social media all day, that, and the day I just come on my phone. But I try as much as I can, like all my cute little high schoolers or my clients to go on vacation and stuff, I post it and I comment on it. I try and be supportive as much as I can, but I've got to the point where like people do expect things and stuff from me, and I'm just like, I'm gonna get what you're gonna get. I'm a girl and I need to have a life and I need to be my own being, and that's okay.
I'm gonna ignore messages, is that what you're saying?
Like if you need a break, it's okay. And it's okay to take a step back and be like, okay, I'm not gonna answer anything until they say like. When I'm working, like I see all the messages, like I literally get like 30 plus messages every single thing, and I don't have to answer all those things, whether it's like having me in meetings or counseling or the book or whatever it is. And I take 30 minutes out of my night every night that I answer to. And whatever I don't get to, I'll get to them tomorrow. Like it's so like you need to remember yourself thing because it can get so overwhelming and consuming, and there was a point where I was so stressed and crying and all that. Much it's that. But you still have to make sure you're loving what you're doing. And I feel like this can definitely help, but there are like I have sort of like and so like the day that I did 71 people on my first day, my poor little sister trying to help me clean up. And I'm like, go. I mean, to cry, I'm just overwhelmed. Like, I'm so overwhelmed. But it's such a good overwhelming feeling that, like, you're forgotten. Because I don't remember that there was a time that was big, something to text. Like, please, like, God, just let someone look at my family with me. Let's just get sticks. There are times that I take a really long. Or like, I go on vacation. I'm not answering them. Like, unless it's an absolute emergency. I'm not answering anyone's next thing.
Just I'm off first, sorry, but if you have had with super high expectations that are kind of all already, do you have to send them elsewhere?
Yeah, I've had to get rid of clients before that I'm like, this is just not, we're not. It's okay. It's so personal, like, having messages is so important, like. I still have boundaries, like, even though I post on my personal, I at least have very big boundaries, like, there are things in my life that I'm not gonna post this, I'm not gonna just that means such a boundary to me. And if someone will talk about that, I think it's okay, right? I know everyone's like, oh, you know, these are good things, it's not, like, you don't have to accept someone that does not like you. And I feel like you kind of do eventually get to a point where you're able to just speak to people that like you and you respect you, and you know that there's not. As like, I feel like it's more like, I'm very strict with policies and notion policies. And it's hard because these people become my friends and I love them and I see them every couple of weeks. But like you're at the end of the day, you're still running a business. It's your income, this is your livelihood, this is your career, and people can respect that. Don't have to keep them up. Yeah,
Sometimes something and you'd be like, I don't think we're a great fit, but I wish you the best.
yeah, and that's okay. Like it really is like people think it's so rude and it's not rude to tell people, but hey, you know, I just don't think we're gonna mesh, and that's okay. I've done it plenty of times with people and I'm like working there. That's okay. Anything else? No? Okay.
Okay, that.
Well, funding and educated, I hope I was able to give you a little bit of some value that you can launch your own business. I just wanted to give you guys basic things that were easy to touch on and start incorporating some little things that really going to confidence in business. Even though I'm like, all of our businesses are completely different and opposites, and like. We can just say we do for how much we appreciate it.
Just last couple things before you leave, just make sure you just do a sign in for us, this helps us for future funding and all the other things. And then grab food as well. We'll keep in touch about promoting women in business, but we would love to have you guys look on it. It's really, what we would, we just bring in people from the community, talk about what are the gifts and how we can support each other and everything, so. Thanks for coming in, let's here. Thank you.
Oh my god, yeah. I think you should put this on back. She's still very famous. I just, I'm trying to.